AP, Bangkok. Following a day of fairly calm trading on Wall Street and a week that was truncated by holidays, shares dipped on Thursday in Asia. Oil prices decreased as U.S. futures were mixed. Investors are keeping an eye on how business activity and travel may be impacted by China's relaxing of its strict COVID-19 restrictions and the subsequent outbreaks of diseases. One worry is that the widespread outbreaks might produce fresh, possibly vaccine-resistant strains of the virus, leading to knock-on virus surges across the globe. China's reopening could still mark a positive step over the long run in light of past global attempts to bring virus cases under control, Yean Rong of IG wrote in a commentary. The Nikkei 225 index in Tokyo dropped 0.9% to 26,093.67. After the government revealed that South Korea's industrial production fell 3.7% from a year earlier in November, worse than expected and a greater drop than the 1.2% decline in October, the Kospi in Seoul lost 1.9% to 2,236.40. Retail sales decreased 1.8% from the previous month. S&P ASX 200 Australia dropped 0.9% to 7,020.10. Mumbai's Sensex stayed unchanged, while Bangkok's SET index increased by 0.3%. The Federal Reserve has already increased its benchmark interest rate 7 times this year and is anticipated to do so again in 2023. The federal funds rate, which is the main lending rate, is currently between 4.25% and 4.5%, and Fed policymakers predict that it will increase to between 5% and 5.25% by the end of 2023. Prior to 2024, no rate reduction is predicted under their projection. The S&P 500 lost 1.2% on Wednesday, with industrial, energy, and technology firms comprising some of the largest weights in the benchmark index. The final score was 3,783.22 to 32,875.71. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 1.1% to 10,213.29. The Nasdaq fell 1.4%. Russell 2000 dropped 1.6% and closed at 1,722.02. Even if profits and margins for the index's firms have reached historic highs this year, the S&P 500 is on pace to decline by around 20% for the year with 2 trading days left in 2022. The Dow is expected to decline by 9.5%, while the Nasdaq is expected to fall by 34.7%. As the airline dealt with the consequences of canceling thousands of flights, Southwest Airlines stock dropped 5.2%. The CEO of the airline predicted that the flight schedule might not resume until the following week. Other airline shares decreased as well. United Airlines dipped 2.4%, while Delta Airlines fell 2.8%. Natural gas prices fell 10.8%, while U.S. crude oil prices ended the day 0.7% lower. Energy stock prices suffered as a result. ExxonMobil dropped by 1.6%. Early on Thursday, computerized trading on the New York Mercantile Exchange showed U.S. benchmark crude down 54 cents at $78.42 per barrel. The benchmark price for international trade, Brent crude, dropped 57 cents to $83.42 per barrel in London. By late Wednesday, the American dollar had dropped from 134.39 Japanese yen to 133.77 yen. From $1.0613 to $1.0617, the euro increased.